We live in a world that rewards noise. We often mistake the loudest person in the room for the smartest. We assume that confidence, rapid speech, and using big words are signs of a high IQ. But psychology tells a different story. True intelligence is rarely loud. It is often quiet, observant, and subtle. If you pay close attention, you can spot highly intelligent people not by what they say, but by what they don't say. Here are 7 silent behaviors that reveal someone's true intellectual capacity. The first behavior is the listening to speaking ratio. Average minds are desperate to be heard. They listen only to respond, not to understand. Highly intelligent people do the opposite. They treat every conversation as a data-gathering mission. You will notice they ask open-ended questions and then go silent. They aren't being passive, they are processing. They understand that you learn nothing when your own mouth is moving. If someone listens 80% of the time and speaks only 20% of the time, but that 20% cuts to the heart of the issue, you are dealing with a high intellect. The second behavior is intellectual humility, specifically the ability to say, "I don't know." The Dunning-Kruger effect shows that people with lower ability often overestimate their competence. They have an answer for everything. True intelligence is knowing the limits of your own knowledge. A smart person isn't afraid to look ignorant in the short term to gain knowledge in the long term. They don't view "I don't know" as a weakness, they view it as the starting line for learning. The third behavior is the pause. This is a sign of high emotional intelligence and cognitive control. When asked a difficult question or when faced with an emotional trigger, most people react instantly. Impulsivity is the enemy of intelligence. You can spot a smart person by the gap between the stimulus and their response. They take a few seconds to simulate the outcome of their words before they speak. That silence isn't hesitation, it is calculation. The fourth behavior is adaptability of opinion. Stupid people see changing their mind as losing a battle. Intelligent people see it as an upgrade. They're not attached to being right, they are attached to the truth. If you present them with new evidence that contradicts their worldview, they don't get angry or defensive. They go silent, process the new data, and rewrite their internal code. They treat their beliefs like software that needs constant updating, not like a religion that must be defended. The fifth behavior is pattern recognition. While everyone else is arguing about the surface-level event, the intelligent person is looking for the underlying structure. They notice things others miss. They connect dots between seemingly unrelated topics. You might see them zoning out or looking distracted, but they are often running simulations in their head, trying to fit the current situation into a broader historical or logical pattern. The sixth behavior is curiosity over judgment. Judgment is easy. It requires zero brain power to say that's bad or that's weird. Understanding is hard. When faced with something they don't understand, a smart person's default setting is curiosity. They ask why instead of making a verdict. If someone remains calm and curious in a situation where everyone else is outraged, that is a sign of superior cognitive processing. The final behavior is comfort with solitude. High IQ individuals often require less social stimulation to feel satisfied. In fact, they often crave silence to recharge and organize their thoughts. They aren't necessarily antisocial, but they don't need constant noise or validation from the herd to feel secure. They are their own best company. True intelligence isn't about showing off, it's about the efficiency of the mind. It's the ability to navigate the world with less friction and more understanding.